What up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Collector's Domain. It's your boy Joseph here, bringing to you another Magic the Gathering Beyond Theros Beyond Death unboxing. Today we are going to be taking a look at part 2. We're going to be continuing our unboxing of a booster box. So in the last video we only got through 6 packs, but that's because we are taking our time with this pack and we want to enjoy everything Theros has to offer. So if you're looking for something faster, I'm sorry, but this video is not going to be it. If you want something like that, I know Alpha Investments and Bad Boy Gaming go through their packs. They go through a whole box in one video, which blows my mind. So let's chat. Let's just get right into it, right? So we didn't really pull anything crazy yet. I think Ashiok was just probably one of the cooler ones. We still have yet to pull a mythic out of this box. So let's see. We're only 6 packs in, so not a problem. Still looking for some Krakens. We only pulled one so far, I think. And a couple full art lands, but nothing spectacular yet. Aspect of Manticore. Flash. 3-drop. Enchantment aura. Enchant creature. When it enters the battlefield, enchanted creature gains first strike until end of turn. Enchanted creature gets +2/0. Not bad. Omen of the Sun. We saw this. We're going to go through the new cards that we haven't seen yet, but we will pass over the cards that we have seen. So Deny of Divine, Nyxborn Brute, Scholar Grove Dancer, ooh, Aspect of Lamprey, that's creepy. Enchantment Aura for a 4-drop black. Enchant creature you control. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent discards 2 cards. Enchanted creature has lifelink. No thanks. Fruit of Tizeris. That's a creepy looking card. Reminds me of Murder. Sorcery, 1-drop. Target player loses 2 life. Escape for 4. Okay. I like that. Return to Nature. That's a reprint, right? Choose one. Destroy target artifact or enchantment or exile target card from graveyard. I'm pretty sure Return to Nature. This is definitely a reprint. So always good to see that. That's a good card to have. Flammox Cyclops. Mogu's Favor. Renata. That's terrible. We keep seeming to do that. We keep pulling up one after the other. So last time we pulled up Sage of Mysteries, reverse hollow or full art hollow, not full art but just full on hollow, and then we pulled a regular version of it, and then we pulled out Renata, Call to the Hunt, full art, not full art, full foil, and now we pulled out the regular. So this is interesting what's going on here. I like it, so that's cool. We'll put that on there. That's our uncommon. We've got Hateful Eidolon. That looks cool. Get a look at that artwork. Enchantment creature, Spirit lifelink. Whenever an enchanted creature dies, draw a card for each aura you controlled that was attached to it for 1-drop. I feel like that sucks. Blood Aspirant. That is hilarious. I love the satyrs in this set. They're just so full of joy. Satyr Berserker. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on this card. For 2 mana, tap it, sacrifice a creature or enchantment. Blood Aspirant deals 1 damage to target creature. That creature can't block this turn. Interesting utility. Not sure how I feel about it. And our rare for the pack is Eidolon of Obstruction. Enchantment creature, Spirit, 2-drop white. First strike. Loyalty ability of Planeswalkers your opponent's control costs 1 more to activate. I'm not sure what that means. Loyalty abilities of Planeswalkers your opponent control cost 1 mana more to activate. I didn't know they cost mana to activate. Maybe there's some out there that I'm not familiar with. That's just me since I'm new. And we've got a Plains and a Wolf token. Pack number 2 for the video. Pack 7 overall. It's going to be a long series. So I'm really liking Beyond Theros. The packs that we got with the Planeswalker decks were actually pretty epic. We got a mythic in each one, I think, and there was 4 of them. Ichthyomorphus for a 3-drop blue. Enchantment Aura. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a blue fish with base power and toughness 0/1. Basically a Frogify. Portent of Betrayal. Sorcery for 4-drop. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until end of turn. Scry 1. Interesting. I like that. Karametra's Blessing, we saw that one. Deny the Divine. Come on, there's 250 cards in this set. We're barely seeing any of them. Omen of the Dead for 1-drop. Enchantment, black, flash. When Omen of the Dead enters the battlefield, you return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. 3-drop. For 3, sacrifice Omen of the Dead, scry 2. Lots of scrying in this set. Warbard Blessing, Arena Trickster, Pious Wayfarer. Creature Human Scout for 1 white mana, Constellation. Whenever enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Lots of constellations too. Oh, look, there you go. There's another one. For a 5-drop white, Captivating Unicorn. Constellation. Whenever it enters the battlefield, tap creature under your control. Tap target creature and opponent controls. Interesting. That can be useful. Captivating Unicorn. I could have sworn we've seen this in Throne of Eldraine, but as like an adventure card, and I thought it was called Captivating Unicorn. Could be wrong. Skophos Maze Warden, creature Minotaur Warrior, 4-drop red. For 1 mana, Skophos Maze Warden gets +1/-1 until end of turn. Whenever another creature becomes a target of an ability of a land you control named Labyrinth of Skophos, you may have Skophos Maze Warden fight that creature. Okay, so there's another land card in here that works with this card as a combo. So I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it is a 3/4 for a 4-drop. Not too bad. Here we go. We've got another. Oops. Yeah, that is an uncommon. We've got what is that? The Binding of Titans Saga. Love the artwork in this set. See, each player puts the top 3 cards of their library into the graveyard. Okay. Exile up to 2 target cards from graveyards. For each creature card exiled this way, gain 1 life. Third saga, return target creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. Meh. The Birth of Meletis. There we go. This is the second saga. Run after another uncommon. Search your library for a basic Plains card. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Second saga, create a 0/4 colorless wall artifact creature with Defender. And the last one, you gain 2 life. Not bad for 2 mana. That's just going to pay off. So that's pretty handy. That's pretty cool. I like that one. Simple, nothing fancy. Tectonic Giant is our rare for this pack. This is one of the sleepers that people are keeping an eye on. Whenever Tectonic Giant attacks and becomes the target of a spell an opponent controls, choose 1. Deal 3 damage to each opponent. That's great for Commander. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Choose 1 of them until the end of turn. You may play that card. I'm not sure if play that card for free, or do you? So you don't cast it, right? You just play it. So that's interesting. I think you play a card for free. I'm not sure how to read that. I like it. And then Plains and another Human Soldier. There you go, 3rd pack for the video. Making good pace here. Now that we're starting to see some cards over again. Hero of the Games, we've seen this one. Indomitable Will. Underworld Charger. Nilia's Forerunner. Trample. Yep, we saw that. I like that one. Myers Grasp. Rumbling Sentry. Witness of Tomorrows. These are all from the Planeswalkers deck. Elysian Carotid. Towering Wave Mystic. Daybreak Chimera. This is an easy one. Alright, first uncommon is One with the Stars. Enchantment Aura for 4-drop blue. Enchant creature or enchantment. Enchanted permanent is an enchantment and loses all other card types. I'm not sure how to feel about that. I feel like this is one of those cards that's going to do good. I just don't see how it works, because whenever I think a card is crap, it ends up being pretty good. So I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I feel like it's at face value. I'm like, what? Why would I care? But it's a true sign of greatness. Underworld, when Joe can't understand. Underworld Fires for 2-drop red. Underworld Fire deals 1 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. If permanent dealt damage this way, would die. Exile it instead. Meh. Third is Warden of the Chained. It is red-green. 3 mana drop. Red and green was that. That's Gruul. So this is a Gruul card, guys. Trample. Warden of the Chained can't attack unless you control another creature with power 4 or greater. For a 3-drop. Okay, meh. So if you're going to have another 4/4 by the time you play this, I don't know. Meh. This is okay. And our rare is Storm's Wrath. For a 4-drop sorcery. Storm's Wrath deals 4 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. That's cool. Got a regular full. And Kraken token. 8/8 Kraken token. So it's pretty tame so far. Pretty underwhelming. I think we did get a Nyx Lotus. Oops, let's go this way. Thrill of Possibility. Nyx Courser. Big Dumb 2/4 for 3-drop. Ichthyomorphous. Wrath in Flames, that sounds cool. Sorcery, 4-drop. Wrath in Flames deals 1 damage to each of up to 3 target creatures. Those creatures can't block this turn. That's cool. Great for if you want to get something through when you don't have trample. Plummet, we've seen this a million times. Omen of the Dead. Irreverent Revelers. That's hilarious. Love the satyrs in this set. When Irreverent Revelers enters the battlefield, choose 1 destroy target artifact. Irreverent Revelers gains haste until end of turn. For a 3-drop, it's a 2/2. Interesting. Interesting. Brine Giant. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each enchantment you control. 5/6. That can be great. Another Fruit of Tizerus. Return to Nature. Our uncommon, Illyrios Enraptured, legendary creature human. Illyrios Enraptured enters the battlefield tapped. It doesn't untap during your next untap step if you control a reflection. When Illyrios enters the battlefield, create a 3/2 blue reflection creature token. I'm not sure the point of this. Again, this is probably one of those cards that sucks at face value to me, but is going to have some kind of value in standard or somewhere else. Just not for me. Elspeth's Nightmare, very cool. Let's see. Saga. This is how we learn about the story, right? Destroy target creature an opponent controls with power 2 or less. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from that. That player discards it. Exile target opponent's graveyard. Meh. For 3 mana? Okay. Soul Guide Lantern. I think this is our third one. Artifact. When Soul Guide Lantern enters the battlefield, exile target card from a graveyard. Sacrifice Soul Guide Lantern. Tap it. Exile each opponent's graveyard. That's cool. And for 1 mana and tap, sacrifice, draw a card. I like the exile each opponent's graveyard. This is for that graveyard hate style kind of game, where if your opponent's cheating things from the graveyard, you can just use this to exile everybody's graveyard. That's pretty cool. I like that. And it's for 1 mana. I like that. I like that one a lot. And we've got Treacherous Blessing. Enchantment, 3-drop. When it enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards. Wow, that's not bad for 1 mana each. Wow, that's a really good card. Whenever you cast a spell, you lose 1 life. Ooh, that sucks. There's the drawback. When Treacherous Blessing becomes a target spell of an ability, sacrifice it. Alright, that's interesting. So not too hard to get rid of, but still, that's pretty cool. 1 mana for 3 cards. Or, 1 card each. 1 mana each card. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. And there we go. 2 more packs for this video. I'll try to keep it under 20 minutes. Who's that? Okay. Ichthyomorphous. Wrap in Flames. Glory Bearers. Enchantment creature, human cleric. 4-drop. In white. Whenever another creature you control attacks, it gets 0/1 until end of turn. That's just handy. Gift of Strength. Petoblepus. Chimera. Carotid. Omen of the Sea. Man, Flicker Fate. I love this thing. I wonder if is this any good? Is it just me? Because flickering abilities, ETB abilities, is just super powerful. You play creatures just for their ETBs, and this for 2 mana, get it back again. I like that a lot. Infuriate. Lagona Band Storyteller. That's a new one. There we go. It looks like a Centaur Advisor. When Lagona Band Storyteller enters the battlefield for 4 mana, you may put target enchantment card from your graveyard on top of your library. If you do, gain life to it equal to its converted mana cost. Not bad. So see, you could do that. You could flicker that in. Underworld Dreams. Ooh, that looks terrifying. Enchantment, 3 black. Whenever an opponent draws a card, Underworld Dream deals 1 damage to that player. That sounds awesome. I love this card. I'm going to definitely add this to a black deck. Not sure, but that just sounds fantastic. I like that one. Really punish those guys that like to draw a lot. Medomai's Prophecy, another saga. Looks beautiful. gonna have a page in my book just for sagas. These things are glorious to look at. Scry 2, handy for 2 mana, not bad. Choose a card name. Turn 2, turn 3. When you cast a spell with the chosen name for the first time this turn, draw 2 cards, okay? And then for 4th saga, look at the top card of each player's library. Pretty cool. Very blue sounding card, and I like it. I like it a lot. A rare for the pack is Thassa's Intervention. Very cool. I think this is one of the better ones, right? For 3 mana or X and 2 blue, choose 1 instant. Look at the top X cards of your library, put 2 of them into your hand and the rest at the bottom of your library in a random order, or counter target spell unless its controller pays twice X. Interesting. Okay, I like it. I think this is definitely one of the better ones. We've got an island and a token. Last pack for the video. Maybe not. We're only at 16 minutes. Yeah, we'll call it quits after this. I want that Nyx Bloom Ancient. That thing is disgusting. Riptide Turtle. Thrill of Possibility. Yeah, this stack of commons is getting pretty thick. Nyxborn Courser. Omen of the Hunt. Very cool. Flash Enchantment, 3 mana, green. When Omen enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. For 3 mana, sacrifice Omen of the Hunt, scry 2. So, not sure how I feel about that. That's kind of sucks. It's expensive as heck. Yeah, I don't really like that. Might be one of those good cards, you know? But I don't like it. Discordant Piper, really creepy card. 2, creature zombie satyr. When Piper dies, create a 0/1 goat creature token. 2/1, 2 mana. Ooh, loathsome chimera. This looks like it should be a Golgari card. For 2 and green, 3-drop creature chimera. Escape 4, exile 3 other cards. Loathsome chimera escapes with 3 +1/+1 counters on it. So for a 5-drop, for a 7/4, that's pretty good. I like that. Rage Scarred Berserker, that looks cool. Creature Minotaur Berserker for 5 black. When a Rage Scarred enters the battlefield, target creature you control gets +1/0 and indestructible until end of turn. Meh. Altar of the Pantheon, artifact. For 3 mana, your devotion to each color and each combination of colors is increased by 1. Okay, so helps increase the devotion. Not bad. Tap to add 1 mana of any color. You gain, if you control a god, demigod, or legendary enchantment, you gain 1 life. Interesting. Nilia's Huntmaster, creature, 4 green, 3 and a green. Creature Centaur Shaman. When Nilia's Huntmaster enters the battlefield, target creature you control gets X0 until end of turn, where X is your devotion to green. That's pretty cool. First uncommon is Archon of Falling Stars. We've seen this one. Sea God Scorn. Return up to 3 target creatures. We've seen this one. Hero of the Winds. This came in the Planeswalker deck. Temple of Enlightenment. First land. There we go. Temple of Enlightenment enters the battlefield tapped. When Enlightenment enters the battlefield, scry 1. Okay, that's pretty cool. I can see this having play. I like this one. Very cool. And we've got a Daybreak Chimera full hollow. Got a swamp, very nice. I think this is our first swamp, second swamp. And another soldier token. Okay, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Again, not too many crazy cards in this part 2, so we still have 2/3 of a box to go. So the first thirds, nothing happened, which, you know, naturally means things are going to go down and we're going to get some crazy pulls in the next couple videos. So make sure, if you want to see what happens next and you like what and you want to see more of what we have here, then make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. It really helps the channel out. And if you hit that notification bell, you'll get notified whenever we upload a new video. I usually upload videos, gameplay videos with my friends and my fiance whenever we play games. We test out these guild decks. If you see over here, a little sneak peek, we have all the guild kits, the 10 different ones, and we plan on doing gameplay videos, kind of like a little matchup that did pretty good. So we're going to upload more of those kinds of videos. But sometimes I'll do Planeswalkers decks or something else or just Pokemon, and there'll be codes and you guys can grab it. So hitting that notification bell lets you get first access to those before anybody else grabs them. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know. Is this lighting terrible? I kind of like it. I don't know. Helps show off the card. Makes things nice and neat. Kind of looks cheap, but again, let me know if you want me to switch back to the other one, go back to the other room, or keep it in here. Alright guys, thanks again. Take care, and peace out.